get to about 12 o'clock and then you're like, fuck, I really need some more alcohol. So did you just like fully put your lips over it and...
Not like, to themselves like, oh yeah, I'm going to crawl in this tight fucking thing that I can barely move in.
No, I couldn't.
Isn't everything versus fuck me, it's essential.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about your cardboard beds and your flip phone, bruv. I don't care.
Do you know?
Hello, guys, and welcome to the Random Conversations podcast. Butch and Hernie back again on the podcast. We are here in a cold winter's day, and last podcast was probably my favourite podcast we ever did, to be honest. Like, I thought it was really good topics we discussed. Just great in general. What did you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. Yep. Fuck off.
Bro, done. Bro's gone.
My brain melted.
Yeah. Nah, he's tired as fuck. Can't lie. But we move.
Welcome back to the pod. And in this pod, I've had a mental breakdown.
That's it. That's the podcast.
That's the podcast. All right.
Yeah. Fuck you guys.
See you guys.
Nah. So, I don't know. I guess what's been happening really, it's just fucking cold, and next week's not going to get any better. Like,
we doing anything next week?
What do you mean, like just out? Like,
I think I remember you saying you want to go clubbing in Ballarat next week.
Yeah, we could go.
Or I guess when this is out, this Saturday.
Yeah, Yeah, we'll probably go Ballarat.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta be very cautious with my money though. Saving up for I want to go to Japan, so.
Well, we can just do the because we'll go to because we don't really drink a lot. We'll just drink a bunch of prees.
Yeah, I don't drink much.
So like we'll get in there, maybe get 1 or 2 drinks at the club, and then we're chilling. Like,
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It's only when you stay out. Like we got to also get better at getting there a bit later, because when you get there at like 7, 8, that's when you really drill for.
We need to rock up about like 10, 11.
Yeah. Because, like, I was kind of like, damn, why does my money go? And I realised I'm there at the club at, like, 7, 8. I'm one of those guys. Like,
and, like, when no one's there, so you're just buying drinks for yourself.
Yeah. Just, like, trying to get, before it gets crazy, you know, get a few drinks in. And then, like, you get to about 12 o'clock, and then you're like, fuck, I really need some more alcohol. So you smash a few more down. And then you get to, then it's lockout. This is Ballarat. And,
yeah.
Because that's the night I spent so much fucking money.
I didn't actually spend that much, really. I gave myself like a cut-off time.
I was paying for Tom's drinks.
Oh, yeah, that would have done it.
I
mean, that night when I had to pay for your drinks.
Yeah, it gets expensive.
It does. Drinks are very expensive. I think they're going up as well.
Yeah, bro. It's not. But, yeah, we just got to get better at managing our money, really. Like, I don't know. I think, you know, recently I've been doing a lot better with my money. Like, saving it. And shit like that. I bought a PS5 though. That was a bit of a reckless buy.
That's all right. Well, I mean, you want to ramp up some more content, so.
So yeah, I am actually planning on doing career mode videos on FC25, and also maybe a career mode on college football 25. That's going to be fun as like I've been seeing people play that. Okay. Looks good as it's a new college football game. Oh. It's cool, bro. Like.
Fair enough. I mean, do you have to have like a capture card with it as well?
Yeah, I'm thinking of buying an Elgato because I remember years ago, like I used to be in YouTube, like when I was young, right? Like I was doing when I was like 8, 9.
I think a lot of people try to do YouTube at that age.
But like I actually bought shit for it, but my computer wasn't good enough to run the capture card. So I remember I was like live streaming shit from my Elgato onto YouTube, and it was like 1 frame. Each second I'd say something and then it would cut off and then the stream would just corrupt itself. Now, mind you, I think there was 2 factors. One, the PC, it was actually a laptop, sorry. Laptop was just shit. And 2, the internet was just terrible as well. Like this is back in like 2009, 2010.
You know what I find weird though?
Yeah.
We created Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Australia created Wi-Fi and we have the shittest Wi-Fi in the world.
It's
like how? Like,
fuck, I don't know, bro. There's so many things that don't make sense, and you know, what can you really do? Like, well, you know, I think Wi-Fi definitely makes the world a lot better. It definitely saves lives, but it also is because you need it in hospitals and stuff.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, fair enough.
And you know, I guess like someone I don't know, but that's a good thing. I definitely don't know what it would be like without Wi-Fi.
You wouldn't be able to get much done.
Because this wouldn't exist.
No.
Straight up. Like, it would be impossible for anyone to be independent, doing their own thing. Like, we'd have to go through the ranks on a radio channel and then hopefully get a show one day.
Yeah, true.
That's how it would be.
Or they'd create like another frequency, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, there's people... But I'm pretty sure that was something like... Because I remember watching a show, Malcolm in the Middle. And I think it was like the dad or something was like, used to be a radio show host or some shit, and it was like a really controversial radio channel.
Okay.
And then I don't know if it was the Secret Service or the FBI, found out that he had an illegal radio channel and they were after him.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Isn't Malcolm in the Middle like one of those shows that based off a real family, or like the Goldbergs or something?
I don't think it's based off anyone, but it is a family, like it's a family show.
Oh, okay.
But bro, I love Malcolm in the Middle. It's funny as. But yeah, that's sort of how we would have been, and I'm just really grateful that I was born.
We'll be getting chased by the FBI.
No, I'm saying I'm grateful that I was born when I was born, because I wouldn't have had a chance to do what I'm doing now, and I think, you know, I could look back and say, oh, if I was born 20 years ago, I'd have a lot more money. That's probably true. Yeah. But money isn't everything. You know, I couldn't
isn't everything, but it's fuck me. It's essential, I guess. Makes the world go around.
Yes, I know. And obviously, I'm not saying I'm going to give all my money away. Of course not.
You know what I found out?
Yeah.
You can claim tax on charity.
Yeah. That's why they donate money to charity, bro.
Honestly, when I found that out, I'm like, I could have donated money to charity and got all my tax back.
Yeah, you could do, but I don't want to say.
You don't lose money, though.
No, you don't lose
money. You don't lose money, and you're also giving money to people. So it's like a win-win.
Yeah, I think I will make a donation next year.
Now that I know about it.
Well, Good Friday is usually when I make my donation.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Well, now that I know you can get money, I guess, your tax back from it.
Yeah.
Because I never really used to donate, because I was like, I need my money to actually get to...
I thought you were about to say, I don't want to give these money to these people.
No. Well, I never really donated because I'm like, I can't afford to.
Yeah.
But then since now I can get money back from it, I'll be like, now I can donate money to people. And I can also, it won't really cost me anything.
Yeah, I think that's true. But I think even now though, like, I do need to just start donating, because even if I don't get any money back, I still think it's essential. Like, especially something like Good Friday, like, you know, the Children's Hospital, like, you can't donate to a better cause. Like,
the Christmas one's good.
Yeah, Christmas, yeah.
Like
the
charity
Candles by Carol Light.
Yeah, like a charity that will get gifts for kids that can't afford them.
Yeah, bro. All the like ones that are like blind and deaf.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
So it's, you know, just share the money around, but at the same time, don't put yourself in a position where you can't look after yourself.
Can afford it, you should do it.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
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 Well, oh my god, I need a coffee. I had one coffee today. I'm not functioning.
Damn.
No way.
Illicit drugs? Nah.
Coffee. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, bro.
Shit.
So yeah, that the podcast got really sentimental there. But it needed to.
I was thinking of something, right?
Yeah.
Remember the first time you ever had a beer?
Yeah, I do actually remember that.
Because I remember my first time, it didn't go down well.
I remember the first time I had a beer. I was like maybe 13 or some shit, and it was at my nan's. I was with a mate, and we got some VBs, and we had 2 each, and we like downed them, and then like I wasn't drunk or anything, but It was just a weird night.
Yeah, I mean, it's your first time trying alcohol, so
Yeah, it was
it's going to have an effect, and if you especially downed it. But the first time I drank beer, I had trouble drinking it. Because like, I don't know how I fucked up being able to drink out of a stubby, but I fucked it up. Because you know how when you're drinking it, you meant to let some airflow in? I didn't.
So did you just like fully put your lips over it and?
Not like over it. It was like kind of like, because it's how I used to drink like out of plastic water bottles. I like drink it, but then like my inner lip would go into it, so it would create like a suction. I just kind of like squeeze. I don't know why I drank water like that, but I did. But then I tried to, since I was so used to drinking like that, when I did it with a beer, it created a suction.
Yeah.
And every time I went to like take it off, it was like just starts like frothing up. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I was a dumb child, and I realised, I'm like, oh, I've been drinking things wrong my whole life for some reason.
I don't know if this is just me, but I've sort of come off beer. Like I try and avoid it now. Like,
yeah, I've been drinking the ciders.
Like everyone around me, like I don't get how they get a beer anymore. I can't drink it. It's hard.
Do Summersbury apple ciders? Goated.
Yeah, I mean, what do I drink at the moment? Sort of going off the bodies a bit, because I reckon it will maybe give me a heart attack if I keep going. I have a feeling. So
yeah, you have too much caffeine in a night.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think I drink
You drink hard.
hard solo. That's what I've been
hard
slamming
rating, I guess,
down.
but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been drinking at the
I
moment.
don't really like the taste of it.
On tap, I get if it's in a can. In the can, it tastes like shit. But if it's on tap, oh my god, it's good.
I think I just don't like soft drink.
Fair enough, mate.
I can't drink spirits and Coke anymore, but just because I don't like Coke.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Makes my teeth weird.
It does, but
And I don't like that.
fair enough, bro. Everyone has their thing. It's like I don't like coffee. Like it's just coffee, man.
It's immaculate though.
Yeah, it's like. But I'm an avid tea drinker. Like
Nice brown liquid that had milk in it, and just like, and gives you an energy boost.
fucking coffee, bro. Nah, whenever I'm like dead tired though, fuck the taste. I'll down a coffee just so, and it always works because it always works when you only drink it every so often. But if you're like you and drink it every day, the effects. It's like if you were to, no, I won't make that analogy, but like, it's just it's like the one. It's like drugs, but it's not. You know?
Was that the analogy you weren't going to make, or was that the analogy...
I'll tell you later, but I don't think it would have been
I
appropriate.
think last time you told me, you told me something later and you just didn't.
Yeah, shit.
I can't remember what it was about either now. But
Yeah.
I believe our most latest podcast was a 2 out of 10.
So it's doing well.
I think it's doing well. It might have gone down the ratings a little bit, but at least for the first day or day and a half, it was the 2 out of 10.
Mate, I thought it was unreal. I thought we did well. Like,
Yeah, it was pretty good.
like just
My thumbnail skills.
yeah, the thumbnails are really good.
You know the one with like with the text glowing? I let you highlight the text, and I go in I'm like, put a holy light around this text, and then enter, and I'm like, oh, it's not what I wanted, but it still looks good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I don't know. I'm just looking forward to the future. I think we're doing. Like, we've done so well to get where we are. I don't even know what episode we're up to anymore. That's how well I think we've been going.
I mean, I do, but I do these titles, so. 17.
17, shit.
Almost 20.
I think, like,
And once we get to 52, it'll be a full year.
yeah, that's so true.
What are we? We're not halfway yet, but...
Bro, like, we've gone for, like, 4 months.
Shit, that went like quick.
So, see, like, I think, and it's a perfect time to do it because, you know, we show the progression and then, you know, because we're going to be around for a while. Like,
I hope so, yeah.
yeah, and even, like, I can't imagine if we do this for 10 years straight, we will have, like, no people watching. Like,
There'll be at least one.
there'll be at least one person watching. So,
The YouTube is growing. We're on like 47 subs right now. So... we at least get 1 or 2 subs per video, I think.
yeah.
As of recent, anyways.
It's pretty much just, show what you're worth and keep putting out the content.
I do want to start adding some humour into this, but I feel like that'll come down later on when we get used to doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
And when we can actually have the opportunity to actually like say stuff.
Say the stuff that's
when we're not bounded by contracts of our own workplaces.
Yes, or just not willing to go that far yet.
Yeah. Gotta build a fan base first.
Yes, and then you can get risky.
At least we're a good podcast to fall asleep to.
Exactly. I'm sure we got told that all the time.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. But I don't even take that as a bad thing. Like, I'll take it. Like,
do you think my voice is soothing as well? Fall asleep to me talking to your ear. Sheesh.
Nah. So really, if everything goes to plan,
here we go. Yeah.
by the end of the year, we should make 100 subs.
Maybe.
If everything goes to plan.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like with the added stuff of us posting on the other channel as well, where we bring traffic along, it's very hard to just grow with just a podcast. You kind of got to have another thing doing like mainstream videos and funneling into it. Yeah,
I do notice that a lot. No, like most podcasts that you see, they always have something else that's way bigger than that, and then the podcast is just an extra.
A lot of podcasts are only really around the 30 to 50k range, just your average ones. But then you got like subs, but then you got like actual bigger ones that are like 1 mil.
Actual, but
300.
It's gonna take. It's not really, I'm kind of looking forward to my own channel. Got a lot planned for that. But.
I'm looking forward mostly to a group channel.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Have we made the name yet?
It's literally TRC, and I think it's called the random content because we couldn't think of anything else.
Yeah, and I think that's what it does need to be called too, because it does.
I just don't like how it's close to the racing channel.
Yeah, but if we just call it, if we just get rid our tag is the random content, and then have TRC, then that'll be all good.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what it is. So our at is the random content, but then our channel's TRC.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, if that becomes a problem and people can't find it, then, yeah, we got to change it up, but, yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Not really good at thinking names. Not like you can make up names, because most of things are gone by now, because everyone's making a channel.
Yeah, we're late to the party. Oh, I don't know. I've been around for a little, but not actually uploading.
It was very hard to get my main channel's tagged.
Really?
But you know how you had an underscore between random? I couldn't get that. Apparently that was already taken. So mine was just Hernie Random.
Yeah, I'm Butch Random, I think. So
I don't know how that's become our brand, but
it has to be. What else can be?
I don't know. I get told two skinny white boys a lot.
But like, that's just so like, I get it, but eventually when we get older, one of us is either gonna be really strong or one of us is gonna be really fat. And I reckon you're gonna be the really strong one, and I'm gonna be the really fat one.
I think I'm gonna be fucking massive. I'm gonna be massively obese.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be a fat boy in my 40s, low key.
Full on beer belly.
Yeah. Except I don't drink beer.
We'll call it the hard solo belly.
Hard solo.
Don't really have the ring to it, but...
Yeah, nah.
What is your thoughts about the Island Boys kissing each other? This came up on my TikTok for some reason. I know it happened a while ago. Do you reckon they're fishing for clout?
Yeah. I don't ever want to turn into that where I have to sell my soul to get views. I don't want to be that. I'm not kissing this guy for views. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I'll only do it off camera.
Yo, what? Pause. What?
No, I'm joking.
What? I'm flattered, but no thank you.
It's alright, I didn't want it anyway.
Oh my god.
Nah,
Shit, I'm getting flashbacks.
they're fishing for clout. They're irrelevant, and I couldn't give a shit. But you know,
What were they popular for in the first place, anyways?
because I'm an island
Is that
boy.
how they became popular?
Mm.
A
And I'm
brother.
Trying to make it.
Oh my god.
And I'm an island boy.
Did they make any sort of actual music?
Yeah, but it was shit. It was all auto-tune of the fucking fuckery of it.
How do they get money?
I can't say that though.
How do they get money?
Don't know. I don't know how they made money, but they did.
I don't know how the HUWK tour girl got money as well. She's in fucking LA with bouncers and shit.
Yeah, but at least she hasn't started an OnlyFans. I'll give her some credit.
You sure think with a name called HUWK tour girl, they would have an OnlyFans by now.
Yeah, but nah, she's a. The thing with her though, it kind of proves that we actually have a chance because I know she's like, I don't want to get into that, but she has more of a chance. She's American, but she's from a remote fucking country town in I don't know if it's Alabama or some shit.
Oh shit.
So, and apparently her grandpa had a shotgun on the porch, and she had to tell him to not shoot them, the paparazzis. So I don't have a problem with her being famous because, you know, like, she's not making an OnlyFans, and if she just makes genuine content, you know, I have no problem with that.
True. OnlyFans has gone downhill though, really.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't even know. It is OnlyFans though.
I mean, it is a shame how it turned into like kind of the porn industry and stuff. Like what it was originally made for was a good idea.
Was it just people sharing extra content, sort of
So
like,
it was like sometimes,
like what's it called? Patreon, was it like that?
Yeah, so it was like Patreon where some people did like chef courses on there.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, workout courses and stuff where you could pay and have like a subscription type thing.
Yeah.
And then since they didn't really have any censorship on nudity or anything, it kind of turned into that.
Mm.
Even Patreon's the same with that though.
Yeah. Oh well.
But for some reason Patreon never really took off. Because I think it was mostly because since Patreon was established as the thing for actual YouTube content kind of, or arts.
Yeah, people.
Whereas since OnlyFans was new, I guess they kind of took hold of it.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously reaping the rewards, but, you know, I mean...
You always hear about the ones that do well, but you never hear about the ones that try it, fail, and then ruin their careers from it.
They're all over the... Yeah, that's what I mean. Because at least with the HUWK tour girl, or whatever, she's actually like...
You could actually call her... What's her actual name? I can't be saying HUWK tour.
I don't know her name. It's,
With the new
let's just say the famous bird.
With a new TikTok sensation.
Yeah, the new TikTok, whatever. But she also did a video where she said, people say I only got 5 minutes of fame, so I'm going to use my 5 minutes well. And she like bought a bunch of stuff for dogs, like homeless.
Oh yeah, I saw that video.
So like, I don't actually have a problem with it. She's just like a content creator. Like, you know, a lot of people I see people in the comments and they'd be like, oh, she's just buying views and all this. Yeah, she is, but, you know, if it's her, someone else was going to do it anyway.
Oh yeah, people always be getting jealous and shit.
Yeah, I mean, you got to live your own life. There's no... You can't just sit the whole time wanting to be someone else. It's just not... It's not how to live. I always keep trying to... I used to be like them, though, because I used to think, oh, fuck this person, they don't need to be famous and whatnot. But then I kind of realised, like, I should just be focusing on my own life instead of someone else's. It's not my business.
That's fair.
Yeah. So hopefully we can stay out of internet dramas and shit. Imagine if we had beef with someone and then we just cook them and then That'd be
No,
fun.
I think if we ever had beef with someone, we'd get cooked pretty easily.
Depends though. No, we would.
We would be fucked.
Yeah, let's be honest.
The best thing about internet drama is to just not acknowledge it.
Yep.
You just need to acknowledge it, and you have a reply or something, it'll most likely
It's a war.
backfire.
It's a war, pretty much.
Just ignore it, and then it'll be blown over the next day, probably, anyways.
Because, yeah, you hear people do this shit. You hear it for a few days, and it disappears. So, that'll be the go. But, yeah, I think, oh, shit, we should have... I didn't do enough research, because I think we both had busy weeks, like, really busy weeks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we were going to go and see what you were. Going to go and see a movie tomorrow, Deadpool. But you pulled out of it because you don't just like movies anymore for some reason.
Yeah, I'm really struggling to want to go to a movie theater now. I just can't, like... I just get so... For whatever reason, I can't wait till the end of it.
Yeah, but it's Deadpool, though.
I know.
Have you seen the first two Deadpool movies?
Yeah.
I mean, you know how good they were.
Yeah, but it's
Deadpool,
with all movies except for the Spider-Man Spider-Verse. That one was cool. But everything else, ever since... I
feel like you would like Deadpool, though.
I do like Deadpool, but I just can't see myself going to watch it right now.
Damn, you're going to leave me alone with Cohen and Hoffy?
Yep.
You're
gonna leave me alone tonight if I go out with Cohen and Hoffy?
Yeah,
throwing it back at you.
I mean, yeah, well, you dug that great.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm going to have to drive all the way to Horsham with two of the most biggest backseat drivers of my life.
You should put both of them in the back seat.
I'm putting both of them in the boot, so then I can't fucking hear them.
Yeah, fair enough, bro. Nah, I don't know. I think when the new Spider-Man movie comes out, best believe I'll be there. But, bro, that was something else. That was good ass.
Yeah, but I think you're going to go there and watch the next Spider-Man, and you're not going to be happy with it because of your high expectations from the previous one.
No, I will be happy with it because I've never watched a bad Spider-Man movie. And I'll put that. I haven't watched all the Tom Holland ones because I just don't like the guy. No, not for any reason, but I don't hate him or anything. I just don't actually want to watch his because I feel like the other two were so good that I can't put myself through watching because I know he's not as good. Because I've seen little snippets and I'm like, he's not. And when he was in that movie with Thanos and shit, I thought he was like terrible.
Oh well, different directors had slightly different takes on it. So
yeah.
I don't hate when he was in Infinity War and Endgame, it was like a slightly because it wasn't really his story.
Nah.
Like more over the Avengers, so the main focus point's there, so you get like one-liners and he's kind of a side character. Whereas in his own movies, he's able to shine and stuff.
Yeah.
But also, I think they want to take it more to being relatable, like more of a nerdy relatable, unlike with the other two.
Yeah.
Where like Tobey Maguire had the nerdy relatable kind of in the first movie.
Actually, I'll retract what I said, sort of. I'll give them credit. The one that it had Andrew Garfield, Toby, and him, Tom Holland, in, that was really good. I did like that movie. So I will retract it slightly, but I can't watch it all.
I mean, I like all the Spider-Mans in their own unique way. You got like kind of Tobey Maguire's. You got that one like...
It's iconic.
He started iconic. Andrew Garfield, to me...
It's probably the best
was
one.
The best depiction of Spider-Man itself.
Because I felt like Tobey Maguire, right? He was way too confident to be Peter Parker. You know what I mean? Like he had a bit of an aura about him. But Andrew Garfield was sort of like that nerdy, sort of laid back, not laid back, but like sort of out. But then he's sort of, you know, and he had like the realistic one, you know.
Well, I wouldn't really say nerdy. I would say Andrew Garfield more of a like a... He was smart, but he wasn't really nerdy. You didn't give that... I mean, Toby gave the nerdy impression in the first movie,
but
then after that went away. Andrew Garfield's...
But he has that sort of shy, sort of like
He
Peter
had the
Parker
shy
thing.
character with like a whippy comeback, which is good for like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But Tom Holland, I feel, nails the whole bookworm nerd Peter Parker kind of.
Yeah.
But I love Andrew Garfield's acting, his Spider-Man and stuff.
And the story also made sense too because it was like realistic. Like, I thought the emotion when Gwen Stacy died, that was like, I just remember watching that at the movie theaters and I was like, fucking hell, that's sad.
It's just a shame that Andrew Garfield's kind of failed with the bad writing.
Yeah.
Also timing directly after the Tobey Maguire one.
Because I honestly do think he did really well.
He's a good actor as well. You see him in other movies and he's really good at acting and shit. Like that war movie he was in.
Except, I will say the second movie was better than the first for Andrew, because the first one I really did struggle to watch it. It was so...
The first one, was, in my opinion, was good. It was more or less the suit that threw me off, but...
The second one was perfect. It had a real good...
I didn't really like the second one that much.
Really?
I didn't like the whole storyline with Electro.
I don't know.
I feel like they should have mainly focused on him and Harry Osborn's.
That could have been alright.
Because they were rushing it to introduce characters to make a Sinister Six movie. So they wanted to introduce Green Goblin, Rhino, Electro, all in one movie. And then at the afterwards, at the ending scene, they had like spoilers for Dr. Octopus, Venom and stuff.
No, I just never did it.
And they weren't able to do it because it got such bad ratings. It's the problem that Sony has. Sony has this problem a lot, where they try to cram as much characters into one successful movie, so then they can branch it out. They did it with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, because...
Was that the last one with Sandman and
Well, I think Venom wasn't meant to be in it, but they wanted Venom in it. Like, Sony executives wanted Venom in it, so they had to put Venom in it. They had to change the story to have Venom in there. And then, same with Andrew Garfield's second one. They wanted to make a Sinister Six movie, so they wanted to introduce all these characters to try and make that, and to which it backfired.
Yeah.
Because they introduced so many, it doesn't really make sense with one story. Kind of.
Yeah. I think the second one was probably... Second Andrew Garfield movie was just great, because I really liked it for some reason. It just really was just great. And I think the first... It's tough between the first and third. The first Tobey Maguire. Probably leaning towards the first one, because I think it was kind of like cool how the Osborns and stuff were involved.
I like the second one.
The second one was cool.
With like Dr. Octopus and stuff. I thought that was like a compelling story arc.
It was cool. Yeah, it just didn't really... I didn't really see it as cool as the Green Goblin and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because, I get Doc Ock and then Harry finding out. Oh, is it Harry? Yeah. But yeah. I don't know. That's enough about Spider-Man, I guess. As you
don't want to talk about it.
We're really big Spider-Man fans.
I love Spider-Man. If I could be a superhero, it would be Spider-Man.
Oh, 100%. Just fits me personally.
You reckon? Does it?
Yeah, I reckon. I reckon in some ways I'm sort of like Spider-Man. I'm not overly smart though. I won't say that. Like, I'm not book smart.
Shit, true.
But I don't know. I wouldn't say I have the skinny build, but before it became actually strong.
I can't imagine you trying to joke around while fighting. I think you would try to just fall flat.
Yeah.
I think they'll just be like, what? And you'd be...
If I was Spider-Man, I reckon I'd low-key be a villain there.
Like from The Boys. Gosh, I need to finish watching that still. Fuck.
Oh yeah, that would have been good to go.
I was meant to finish watching that so we could have something to talk about, but I didn't.
Yeah. All I gotta say is, Starlight recovered herself. Like, in terms of like her looks and shit. She's still a baddie, guys. She's still a baddie.
I don't know what happened then. Was it just how they did makeup, or was it her face being swollen from...
She did have plastic surgery though.
Yeah, I think her face would have been too swollen or something, and then it kind of died down later on.
Yeah. She's still a baddie. It's alright. I always thought she was the best looking.
You reckon?
Yeah. I know that Queen Maeve and shit was in it, and of course she was alright, but I don't know. People were really rating Firecracker. Do you know about Firecracker?
Yeah, I know what she looks like. Not great.
She gives that feeling of like,
Redneck.
nah, like, I don't know. I feel like she's obviously would be like, I don't know. I'm not here to judge anyone on who they're attracted to or whatnot. But
Personal preference.
yeah, I don't know. Something about her. She's just firecracker. That's all it is.
She doesn't suit right.
That doesn't sit right. No.
Fair enough. I mean, Victoria Newman was.
Yeah, I think Victoria Newman's pretty good. She's also an Australian. So.
Yeah, which is very surprising. Oh, wait. The Olympics started.
Fuck the Olympics.
Okay, well, I thought that could be a segue to talk about something, but okay, yeah.
Man, I don't
You haven't been seeing stuff on TikToks about, like with
Man, I don't give a fuck about your cardboard beds and your flip phone, bruv. I don't care.
Do you know what's funny though? The cardboard beds are meant to be like anti-sex beds.
But they handed out like...
So they handed out 300,000 condoms, which is like enough for each person to have sex like 20 times.
Like, why not just let them do it? Like, maybe you might get better performances.
It's like how they selectively breed dogs for racing.
Nah, they sort of. But yeah, I don't give a fuck about the cardboard beds. I don't give a fuck about the flip phones. I don't care that you're in Paris and you love it and it's cool. Because honestly, ever since you know what ruined the Olympics?
What?
Fucking COVID, bro. When they had that Japan
COVID
Olympics,
ruined a lot of things.
It ruined the Japan Olympics, and then ever since then I've just not given a shit about it.
I mean, the security on it was apparently really bad in France.
It is France.
They apparently they have police officers from
every
country now.
Yeah, they had to get reinforcements in.
It's really weird seeing the different dynamics of how some of them act though. You got like some of the European ones are like serious, and you get to like America or
like,
Canada,
hey guys,
like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
It's like,
and then you I wouldn't want to have American cops in Europe, bro. I don't know. I don't think they'd get along with it.
And then you see fucking Qatar's police officers like
they're like
fully
they're
decked
looks
out.
maxing the camera.
They're looks maxing. They're fully decked out. They look like they're in the army. And it's just like, what the fuck?
Sending full militant soldiers out to a fucking Olympics, bro. Like, what is this? Nah, I don't know. I lost touch. I might track the basketball, the Australian men's basketball.
Do you want to watch the soccer or anything?
Well, no one good's playing in it.
Well, I mean, because the rules and stuff to do with like FIFA and certain things.
Well, yeah, no one good's playing in it, so why would I?
It's more or less to let the younger people get a chance to
I know.
represent their countries and stuff.
I used to really like Olympic boxing, but then I gave
There was
up.
Olympic boxing?
Yeah, bro. Floyd Mayweather's only loss he's ever had has been in Olympic boxing.
He would have represented America, right?
Yeah.
Who did he lose to?
I don't know, but he lost. He came second.
Shit. How do you win? Do you actually...
They have round robins, and then they wear headgear and they go off points.
Oh.
So, like, you know how you have your judges, KSI winning on a split decision type shit?
Yeah.
That's sort of what Olympic box... And it's... The goal isn't
like,
to knock the other guy out.
It's just get as many punches in.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you wouldn't really be punching as hard as possible. You just, like, rabbit punches.
I just remember, like... a lot of, like, Anthony the Rizzy guy. Oh, that TikTok I sent you was funny as fuck.
Him holding up the Sonic.
Oh, and anyway, we'll get back to Anthony. But Anthony Joshua, he won. I don't know if he won or not, but you know, I watched that fight, and the two weren't going to knock each other out. They were going. It's more about defensive boxing. I think it's
So it's like a different play.
Yeah, like because in a normal fight, you're trying to get the people excited, so you're going for a knockout, unless you're.
So you say normal boxing more entertainment, whereas Olympic boxing is for the win.
For the win, sort of thing. Yeah, I really do. I did like Olympic boxing. and I do like Olympic basketball. It's good to watch.
I'm more interested in the gymnastic stuff.
Oh, really?
Like the male ones, because like how much like strength do they have to use? You know the ones on the rings?
Yeah, Roman rings.
I like watching those ones because there's different skill sets of people doing it. Just like kind
Yeah.
of cool watching.
Yeah.
Same with like weightlifting as well.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, that's all right.
Don't really like the swimming or running or long jump or anything. Seems kind of boring.
Yeah.
Although I do get a lot of TikToks of the female long jumps.
Of course.
Yeah. No, I actually did. It's very weird what they wear sometimes, I'll be honest.
It's all about
Aerodynamics.
aerodynamics. You know, I watched a video the other day where this guy from New Zealand, he was so much worse than every other athlete at long jump. But then he created a new technique where he would
flip?
front
I've
flip.
seen that.
How cool was that?
And it got banned as well afterwards.
But how cool was it?
It was pretty good.
Like, the fact that he had the confidence to be able to do that.
Because I was explaining in the video how it was a well-known concept, but no one's ever dared to try it. And he was like, fuck it, I'm going to try, I got nothing else to lose. And he won, and then they got banned. So I think, he holds the longest, front flip jump in professional history or something.
Yeah. Nah, it was cool. I really, he did a good job. Like, I thought, just the concept of having to just be able to front flip, like, while, like, you're running flat out, and then you go on front flip over into a sand pit. Maybe if you land wrong, you snap your neck.
Yeah.
So
you got the momentum.
That's probably why they banned it, to be honest.
It was very unsafe, yeah.
So, fair enough. But
imagine they didn't. Imagine what long jump could look like now.
especially the athletes that are nowadays.
Oh,
Fucking hell. Some of the athletes now are just...
I want to see a juiced up Olympics. I want to see how that
Yeah, I
looks.
want to see a steroid Olympics, just like a separate thing. Just like where every cunt has just absolute... Like, he's got,
running.
Like, he's about to go and do a running race, but he's got fucking anabolic steroids, just injecting it before he's going, and he's like, yeah, and then he runs like so. He's like A-training, he's like fucking running quick as shit. You seen the video of like some guy running a race, and then there's a kid that runs on the road, and the guy runs straight through him.
Oh,
and then it's like A-train.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the original where it wasn't the A-train in it as well.
Fucking A-train.
But
fuck, what's the time, cunt? Just want to check. I don't have to finish.
yeah, he's got to get out.
No, I don't have to get out. It's 6, so.
Let's go for try 10 more minutes, I reckon. So 1 or 2 more topics.
Okay. Okay.
Here we
I
go.
already know you're going to Japan,
Yes.
but if you had a substitute, like say Japan,
Like, where else would I go?
yeah,
England. I said this to you, remember? I said,
yeah, no, but I'm just making
I
the
have
topic.
2 choices, England or Japan, and I'm financially more viable to go Japan than England.
Okay.
So I chose, but no, England because I don't know. I would love to spend a month in England because you can drive to anywhere else if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool.
That's a boring answer, but if we're going for a fun answer, Antarctica.
Fuck oath, bro.
But imagine just.
No, I actually get what you're saying.
I know
with
it's
that.
like cold and shit, but you see it on the Mr. Beast video. That would be pretty cool to do.
Bro, just imagine like standing like on top of like a glacier or some shit.
Mm.
And then you just see fucking big ass mountains, snow everywhere. And it like the sun's out and shit. I could just imagine that would look so sick.
Oh, it'd be very scenic.
It would be. And then you see the penguins and the other shit.
Is they in the Antarctica?
I think so.
Or are they more on the outskirts? I don't know.
Don't know.
But yeah, I wouldn't really want to run into a polar bear. Because what they say.
But to be fair though, you're probably quicker than a polar bear.
Mm-mm.
You reckon?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
You know how it's like black bear and grizzly bears, right?
Yeah.
One, you're meant to make yourself bigger.
Yeah.
Which you think is a black bear.
Yeah.
Grizzly bear, you're meant to act dead.
Mm.
It literally said if you see a polar bear, you're fucked.
Okay.
You are literally, there's no escaping it.
What if you have a gun?
They're pretty tough people. And you also, remember, you
So
got a
you-
gun, you're
yeah.
freezing your hands off. Your
But you have
gloves
the
are probably too...
adrenaline though.
Yeah, but your gloves are probably too fucking thick to even press the trigger.
True.
And it's running at you, so your aim's not going to be great.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, then maybe.
Polar bears, if a polar bear sees you, you're fucked. Basically.
Fuck.
So they're the only really things you can't run. Because I think they're faster than you, and at least on ice.
Yeah, because I didn't actually realize it'd be. If it's on ice, yeah, then you're gonna struggle.
And they're able to swim, they're able to climb.
Yeah, no, fuck that. No.
Yeah,
no. I mean, the only thing that could save you is a gun, but you have to be like, I'm thinking like you just pull a pistol out and you just fucking pop the gun, just straight away.
But remember, they also blend in with the snow. They're white. It's gonna be hard to see.
Yeah.
And by the time you see it, it's probably gonna be too fucking late to even pull one out. So.
Yeah. No,
see a polar bear, you are fucked. Completely. You just may as well just go. Amen. Goodbye, world.
See ya.
You're about to stain the snow red.
Hey, at least I'll be on the news.
I don't think you would be. I think you'd be reported missing. You get your 10 seconds of fame. Dead or dead.
Literally. It'd be like, have you seen this gentleman?
Have you seen that video of the guy in the cage and the polar bears there?
Nah.
Bro, so this guy was doing like this thing and he's filming out of it.
Yeah.
Like a clear cage and shit. A polar bear comes up and tries to get him, and he starts flipping it over and rolling it to try and get to him. So it's like...
Yeah, fuck that. You know what I think is maybe one of the most stupid fucking things that people do?
What?
Caving.
Especially underwater caving.
I saw some motherfucker say, he was like in a cave, right?
Mm.
And he's like, oh man, this is so cool. He moves a little bit and then he loses his air pocket. And then he starts squirming around like a little girl. Because probably I would do the same thing if I was dumb enough to go caving. I'm not. And
there's just so much dangers in it though.
And you seen that graphic of the person who like died in a cave and he was like face down.
And they couldn't even get his body because of the way he's positioned, so they have to like block it off.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't sound. It
sounds stressful.
Who goes to themselves like, oh yeah, I'm gonna crawl in this tight fucking thing that I can barely move in?
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would.
So I guess, I mean, cool. I would go down to a cave if there was a big opening.
Like I've been inside a cave. Like,
I wouldn't like purposely put myself into like
a small pocket of space.
Hole.
Yeah.
Especially underwater caving. You're already underwater. Why are you gonna go into tight spots underwater?
And it's also would be freezing as fuck too. Like, it gets cold in those caves. Like,
and caves flood as well. So, like, why would you put yourself in a spot that you can't easily escape out of?
Yeah, nah. I think that might be the dumbest thing people can do, caving.
Oh, no, bro.
Or, I don't know, what could be worse? Maybe maybe it's not so dumb, but, like, remember when that guy jumped out of space? For Red Bull?
Yeah.
If that had went wrong, that would have been an insane...
I think he did a lot of practices before and he was professional. So
that's what I mean. Like, I don't think it was necessarily dumb because it was planned really well.
Yeah. It's not dumb, but if it went wrong, it could have gone horrible.
Yeah.
So that's also the same with normal skydiving as well. Well,
skydiving is safe though, because I can tell you now, they have like... so if you go with an instructor, right? There's a parachute, then there's a backup parachute, and then I think if that fails, there's something else that they can do that you can live or something. So it's not completely safe. Obviously, you take a risk, but because I've been skydiving, but
I haven't yet.
But
I don't know if I would go skydiving, to be honest.
Nah, bro, it's worth it. I would. If you get a chance, do it. You'll be like. That feeling of when you're falling through the sky for like 40 seconds.
Just peaceful?
Nah, it's just like, you're on the edge. You're like, fuck. But then and then when that fucking chute goes up and then you're like, looking at everything and you're like shitting yourself, but it's sick at the same time.
Is it cold up there?
Yeah, bro, it was freezing.
Fair enough.
It was raining too. They nearly had to cancel it.
Do you know what? Another thing that for some reason I would really like to have the skill to do.
Yeah.
But you know not paragliding, but the ones where they're in the flight suits.
Yeah.
And they have to like spread their arms.
Is it
and
sugar
legs.
gliding?
Yeah.
Well, like basically what a sugar glider is.
Well, you see them do that. It would be kind of cool to do it, but at the same time, it's also very dumb. Like,
yeah, if the wind changes direction, then you're pretty much fucked.
There's a very technical thing. You gotta like be able to. You gotta have the arms and legs in a certain position to catch the wind, and then if you want to go faster, you kind of have to like close them and pin dive.
So there's a lot of things that people do that a lot of people just cannot do, but they just do it flawlessly and perfectly, and they never
How
fuck
do you
up.
even practice for that?
If you're a Red Bull athlete, I'm sure they'd have a
Red
facility.
Bull sponsors anyone.
Yeah, I think Red Bull athletes are cool though. Like,
Yeah, they are pretty.
I remember when I watched a video of like these people dirt bike courses and stuff. That was cool. But
I see a lot of stuff with like Red Bull scooter or skateboard athletes and how they like some of the shit that they do. Like stuff that you don't think you'd be able to drop in on, but they do. Like dropping in and off a bridge and shit.
Yeah.
It's like what the fuck?
nah, I don't know. If you have the balls to go and do stuff like that, I've got nothing respect.
It is cool how weird talent like that is now. There's a pathway if you want to get into it. There is now a pathway to gain money from it.
Yeah, like even just starting a TikTok account can do so many wonders. Like
We don't even have a TikTok creator fund in Australia though.
yeah, but you can if you have merch or if you have
TikTok shop and stuff.
affiliate links or something like that. Because the way everything works now, the most valuable thing that someone can have is an Instagram account that has millions of followers. People don't understand how much money's in that. They think, 1 million followers, they're not really making any money from it. They're making money from their YouTube. No, they're making money from their Instagram. YouTube's their other income, but
there
Instagram's
are some platforms where you don't really make much money on it.
Depends how you market.
You wouldn't make
yourself.
much money on Twitter.
Depends how you're marketing yourself. Like it's not the money that you make. It's the followers. Because you can literally sell an Instagram account if you don't use it anymore, and people will buy it for a big price.
I find that dumb though because
you're not going to get anything out of it. It's not your audience.
It's not your audience, and you're probably gonna. It's like when people go to sell YouTube channels. Like, well,
no one's going to watch.
No one's gonna watch it anymore. Like when Fred sold his YouTube channel to like a Korean media company, and they completely rebranded and just fell off.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would think that would work, but
I mean, if you're gullible enough to buy a YouTube channel, you probably make a lot of money from it.
It depends. Yeah, I would buy a YouTube channel that was automation or something.
A lot of people buy their handles and names. I know that.
Yeah, that's important, I guess. No, but I remember this guy that I used to watch. He used to be like an American guy who was used to be a felon, ex-felon.
Okay.
And he used to like have a smoke or I don't know at the start of every TikTok or something.
Is this kind of like Spaniard type vibe?
No, different guy.
Okay.
Completely different. Like, and he made it to like 1.2 million followers, but he was struggling financially, and he gave up his TikTok account, sold it, because he really needed the money, and I've never seen him ever since, and it's kind of sad because like I used to really like watching his videos.
Well, I feel like he would have made some bread from it.
I don't reckon. I reckon he would have sold it for maybe $1,000 or $2,000.
True. There would have been like a clause in there, like you can't upload anymore.
No, like he fully sold the account.
Yeah, I wouldn't talk about, like that's what I'm saying. He probably sold it. There was probably some sort of contract where he couldn't make a new one.
No, he just sold it to a random guy, and the random guy uploaded 2 videos, and then the account got taken down and banned.
Bro.
I know. It was, And I'm kind of mad that the guy's gone because I actually really miss his videos. Because he would talk about what it was like in prison.
What about like that video we watched?
Yeah.
With the British gangster in it? Like the old guy?
Yeah, the old guy.
And how we were talking about like
how it was like being
how
a
he had a
gangster.
criminal empire or something, right?
Yeah.
So those videos are kind of cool to watch and shit.
It interests me so much how much their life varies. Because his life, we would never be able to fathom what that's like. Like, yes, he would have made a shit ton of money. But like...
But then he lost it all.
Well, yeah. And he had the worry of someone maybe like knocking down his door and shooting him, or the police just arresting him. Like, could you imagine that where you had about 6 motherfuckers all in ops uniforms coming in with guns to your head and saying, get on the ground, get on the ground. Like that, like, I don't know what I would do in that situation. I reckon I wouldn't, I reckon they would shoot me on sight. They wouldn't, like...
You get on the ground.
But like, I feel like I would freeze. Because it'd be a lot to deal with.
Yeah, true. A lot of like,
they're not nice. They'll come in like, they'll fucking grab you by the arms and they'll drag you and shit. Like, fuck that. I couldn't, bro. That's why I couldn't live that life. Nah, fuck that. Alright, I guess.
That's the only reason why you couldn't live that life?
Well, yeah, also because I'm sort of just like, I don't need to. And, yeah, why would you want to?
Yeah, true.
Because I don't think people really want, like, they feel like they want to do it, but they don't actually want to do it.
I do need to get a haircut though.
Yeah, I'm kind of cut that our barber bailed on us, okay.
Is he still there or has he left?
Well, we'll have a look later.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, do you have anything else? Like, because we still got to do some. Oh, also, on TRC, we're going to upload a video of us doing thumbnails.
Oh, we are uploading that?
Yeah, so remember to keep your mic on.
I'm going to have to recover that.
No, this one.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a raw footage. I'm not editing it. I'm just uploading it straight there.
Just straight raw footage, yeah.
It's going to be called thumbnail.raw.
Raw dogging thumbnail.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, God. We still want to make TikToks as well.
Yeah, I know. We'll find something. Well, as I do the intro, I guess I'll do the outro. Let's think. So thank you guys for watching. I just changed my voice, but no, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you're listening on Spotify, rate us 5 stars. If you want to check out the TikTok, it's in the description. Also check out TRC, aka the Random Content. And
our main channel as well.
Our main channel, yeah.
This podcast's been a bit of a chill one, but we'll be back with a lot more energy next time.
Yeah, but I think that there needs to be a bit of balance, in there.
We probably should get a guest on the next one.
We will, ideally.
Yes. We say this every time we don't.
No, we don't. All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.